Released in 2007, Resident Evil Extinction marks a tonal and visual shift for the franchise. Directed by Russell Mulcahy, the film abandons urban collapse in favor of a post-apocalyptic road movie structure, repositioning the series within Mad Max-style wasteland cinema rather than traditional survival horror. Milla Jovovich returns as Alice, now fully separated from Umbrella and operating as a near-mythic lone figure. Jovovich maintains a strong physical presence, but the character's emotional range is intentionally limited, reinforcing her evolution into an almost superheroic archetype. Ali Larter reprises her role as Claire Redfield, bringing grounded determination and leadership to the ensemble. Ian Glenn adds a colder, more calculating energy as Dr. Isaacs, one of the franchise's more memorable Umbrella antagonists. Supporting performances are functional, serving the convoy dynamic rather than individual character arcs. Mulcahy's direction gives Extinction a distinctive identity within the series. The scorched desert landscapes, ruined highways, and abandoned suburbs visually reinforce the idea that the apocalypse has fully settled in. This shift allows the film to explore scale and isolation rather than confinement. The action remains stylized, but it's less frantic than Apocalypse, relying more on sustained movement, convoy attacks, and environmental threats. Zombies are reimagined as part of the landscape, endless, decaying, and increasingly evolved, rather than singular jump-scare devices. Narratively, Resident Evil Extinction continues the franchise's gradual drift away from horror. The plot, survivors traveling in search of safety while Umbrella pursues Alice, functions efficiently but lacks complexity. Alice's psychic-like abilities further reduce tension, as danger rarely feels insurmountable. While the film introduces interesting concepts, such as zombie evolution and clone experimentation, these ideas are explored superficially. Character development is minimal, and emotional stakes are often implied rather than earned, making several dramatic moments feel underdeveloped. Where the film could have improved is rebalancing Alice's power level would have restored a sense of vulnerability critical to survival horror storytelling. Giving greater focus to the convoy members, particularly their internal conflicts, could have strengthened emotional investment. Additionally, leaning further into horror elements, rather than treating zombies as environmental hazards, may have preserved the franchise's original identity. For general audiences, Extinction offers a visually distinctive and accessible post-apocalyptic action film. Its desert setting and road movie pacing provide variety within the series and keep the momentum steady. For fans of the games, however, the film feels increasingly disconnected. The emphasis on spectacle, powers, and clones moves the franchise further from its survival horror roots, appealing more to action film audiences than longtime players. Film rating 5.5 out of 10. A visually fresh but narratively thin sequel that expands the world while further diluting the franchise's horror foundation. Final thoughts. Resident Evil Extinction 2007 represents a turning point for the series, confident in its blockbuster identity, but increasingly distant from the tension and fear that defined its origins. While it introduces striking imagery and new ideas, it struggles to maintain emotional or thematic depth. Remember to like and subscribe. Because when the world ends, only the prepared make it past the wasteland.
You hold me, baby.